Good afternoon. I'm going to get my stuff together so I can show you what I am meal prepping really quick. Let me know when you are watching this. And I also want to know where you are watching from. Where are you located? Tell me down in the comments below. I'm going to get my ingredients out first. Ooh. So something I am making today is a simple sheet pan meal that is literally something you can throw together in 10 minutes. I gotta defrost the fish a little bit more though, so give me 1 second. So with this, I am also gonna pull out asparagus, and I'm also doing French fries with it. It's gonna be a very easy way that we can get protein, carb, and color here, some heart-healthy fats. They require minimal fat. I am out of town Thursday, so I really don't have time or really don't need to prep for the entire week. So what I'm going to do instead is just do something like this and throw it in the oven each day. This could also be a very easy dinner for you as well too. I'm going to start with my asparagus. I'm going to take off the ends. I'm going to do half of this. Put the other half away. I'm also going to rinse these off. You always want to rinse your vegetables off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the ends that are really stiff or more tough. I'm going to throw these away, and then I'm going to chop up the asparagus. I'm going to do about 2 inches or so. I'm going to put this right on the baking sheet, but first I want to spray the baking sheet down. I'm going to take it, make sure we're all good there. Now this is also going to be a good dish too if you are gluten-free. I know we have a couple people with us that are gluten-free because you're doing potatoes. So my asparagus is there. It's on our sheet. I'm going to grab out the shoestring French fries. Now I am looking at the nutrition facts panel on the side. I want to see how many servings there are per container. And what the standard serving size is too. So I'm taking it, I'm going to take a handful. Put that right in the middle. Maybe 2 handfuls. Right there in the middle for us. Drying my hands. And then the last piece is just going to be the fish. So the fish is going to come here. I did 2 pieces each because they're kind of small. They are individually packaged into 4-ounce servings. So that is something that's really nice. But with looking at the container, it's only 80 calories per one, and I think about 15 grams of protein. So I do want a little bit more protein in this meal, so I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to season now the vegetables that I have in front of me. We're going to do a little bit of garlic powder and Italian seasoning. I'll put some garlic on the fries too. I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil just on the asparagus. I always measure my fats. That way I know about how much I am putting on there. So this is a ½ tablespoon, which is going to be perfect for the ½ pound of asparagus I have here. That means we can each have about 4-ounce servings of asparagus, which is going to be about a cup. Let's check the fish. It's getting there in just a couple minutes. So another thing that I'm going to be doing this week too for meal prep, if I don't feel like regular cod, I also picked up some shrimp. So I would do the same thing. I'm going to put the shrimp, I'm going to drain it, I'm going to devein it and take the shell off. And then I would put it right here on the on this cookie sheet too. I'm going to put it with a little bit of olive oil and do some seasonings as well. I would put this in first though, the potatoes and whatever vegetable I'm going to be doing, only because these are going to take a little bit longer. Shrimp tend to cook very, very fast, and if you overcook them, they become really rubbery. So doing just the potatoes and the vegetable first is going to make sure that I'm not overcooking the shrimp if I'm doing it that way. I also got zucchini, and one of my clients shared this little recipe with me. She said if you put zucchini in a muffin tin and spray it with Pam, put zucchini, a tablespoon of sauce, a slice of like turkey pepperoni, and a little bit of cheese and layer it again. Put it in the oven for like 15 minutes or so. You have little zucchini stacks and they're absolutely delicious. The cheese starts to melt and it caramelizes a little bit and it tastes so good. It's a higher fiber snack that's also gonna have some protein in it as well. All right, so we're gonna start with our fish. I'm gonna take it out of the bag. I'm gonna put it right there on the tray for us. I hope you can see it. If you can't see it yet, don't worry, you will see it. There's 3 and 1 more fillet. Just like I said, they're very small. So that's what I'm doing too. As you can see, tiny. And 4. So I have my 4 fillets there. I'm gonna top them with pesto. After I wash my hands. Let's try this off. So I have my fish on here. I'm doing shoestring potatoes, shoestring french fries, and I'm roasting up some asparagus. I'm gonna take my pesto. If you've ever been to Syracuse, New York, we have Pastabilities. So I have Pastabilities pesto that I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna put a little bit on top of each fillet. This will end up being about 30 grams of protein, probably about 400 calories or so. I'm doing about a teaspoon of pesto on each. And it's going to melt because it is a fat. Fat melts with heat. So I'm not really worried about spreading them all over the fish pieces. So we have that there. Now this is just gonna go in the oven for 10 minutes at 400 and it should be good to go. I feel like I'm on like Food Network right now. All right. And that's it. So dinner or lunch will be done in 10 minutes. We'll be able to eat it right away. We'll have crispy fries. We'll have great fish. That's going to be nice and seasoned. We also have asparagus, and that can be a really easy lunch for you, or even a dinner when you're running behind. Just make that sure that your fish is thawed. I didn't. I got to pull out my fish for tomorrow now, so hopefully it's thawed in time for tomorrow. But that can be a really easy dish for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.